Once upon a time, in a beautiful small town named Omara, there lived a mysterious cook named Adaga. Adaga lived with her children and her husband. She was known for her extraordinary cooking skills. She owned a modesty and one of the biggest restaurants in the heart of the town. Her restaurants were celebrated for their unmelted sweetness and flavor, drawing customers from neighboring towns and even distant cities. People from far and near queue up for her food. She make a lot of money in her business. She acquire a lot of properties from her restaurant business. She has a tricycle and buses that do weekly accounts for her. Adaga have used her food business to purchase a lot of landed properties. It is not her food people will not eat. This had made a lot of restaurants not to open their restaurant business because once Adaga have food, they will not be able to sell their own food. This continued to happen in the town of Omara. Bus drivers, keke drivers, and many companies, including banks and stations, buy food from her restaurants. Sometimes, married men will leave their businesses and offices to come and wash their plates and queue up to wait for Adaga's food, while some men will leave their wives' food to come and eat food in Adaga's restaurants. When you ask them, they will say that Adaga's food sweet better than their wife's food. One day, a woman named Ona came to Adaga's shop to ask her the secret behind her tasty food. She complained that her husband refused to eat her food, telling her that she should come and learn how to cook from Adaga. When Ona confronted Adaga to know the secret behind her sweet food, Adaga claimed that her unique technique involved adding a special ingredient that gave her food an unparalleled taste. She further said to Ona that she should use the rightful ingredients to cook, and enough meat and fish, and with that, her food will always taste good and look beautiful. Ona thanked her and left. Adaga's business continued to grow. She opened more branches in the town. Men and women kept praising her, saying that she has a magic finger. As time goes on, Adaga were invited by ministers, governors, and important personalities in the town to cook for them. One day, Adaga traveled to meet a client that booked her for cooking, and Adaga told her daughter to cook in the restaurant for that day with the help of the workers. Guys, please subscribe to my channel as African Tales by Ifinkli. Like and share with family and friends. Turn on your notification buttons and stay tuned for more interesting and mind-blowing stories coming. Thank you guys. Adaga forgotten to mix her secret recipe in the water she used in cooking and left for her cooking appointment. Emma and the workers cooked for that day, but they couldn't be able to sell. Customers came, and when they tested their food, they will leave without paying, complaining that food was not good cooked by Adaga. And this continued to happen. Throughout the day, Emma, Adaga's daughter, got angry and said to herself, "Why is people rejecting my food? I use the same ingredients and water my mother used in cooking. Then why are customers complaining that our today's food doesn't taste like others?" She began to ask herself questions. Is there other things that my mother was doing that I'm not aware of? She was so shocked by people's reaction on her food. Emma promised herself that she must know the secret behind her mother's delicious meal. Emma began to monitor her mother to know exact thing that she used in cooking her food. For years, Adaga restaurant increased. People were in love with her food, attributing their delightful flavors to her skill and secret receipts. Business flourished, and the restaurant became treasure landmark in the town. People in the town remained blissful, unaware of the unusual method behind the magic. And Adaga's success continued to grow. However, as time passed, Adaga's daughter, Emma, began to notice odd behaviors. She observed her mother performing a peculiar rituals and noticed that certain aspects the restaurant's operation seemed strangely secretive. Emma, inquisitive to wound the pride of her mother, and decided to investigate. One fateful afternoon, while Adaga was out, she ventured into this restaurant kitchen, driven by an uneasy feeling. What she discovered left her shocked and horrified. The containers of urine, the careful process of mixing it into the water. The truth about the restaurant's success was revealed in its most unsettling form. Emma remembered one day she asked her mother the secret of her delicious meal, and she claimed that her unique technique involved adding a special ingredient that gave her food delicious taste. Unknown to her that the special ingredient was her own urine, which she believed that brought out the sweetness and depth in her food. Emma, struggling with the truth, faced a moral dilemma, desperate to expose her mother's deceit and end what she saw as a corruption of their family's honor. She told people about the secret ingredients. The revelation sent shockwaves through the town. The once admiring men and women turned into mob of angered and betrayed people. In a tragic and swift turn of events, the people, fueled by indecent acts and the sense of betrayal, demanded justice. Adaga was publicly condemned, and in their favor, the people stoned her to death, believing they were cleansing their town of dishonesty. At the end of everything, Emma regretted her actions and how she betrayed her own mother. Guys, what do you think about Emma's action? Was she supposed to involve public to expose her own mother? Do you believe that what she did was right? What do you think that made Adaga to cook with her own urine? Was the mob's right for taking Adaga's life by stoning her to death? Let me see your comments on comment section. Guys, please subscribe to my channel as African Tales by Ifenkili. Like and share with your family and friends. Turn on your notification buttons and stay tuned for more interesting and mind-blowing stories coming your way next time. Remain blessed. Bye.